and welcome everybody. This is TP Gaming coming to you from New York's LaGuardia Airport. I wouldn't say international airport because it's not usually set out for international travel, but we will make an exception today because we do have a complete Mexican terminal of all Mexican airlines and every aircraft that is available for any Mexican airline except one, that is the cargo airline Mas Carga, but I couldn't get this here for some reason. There's no cargo area here, but I was unable to put it on the terminals as well, which is quite strange, but it didn't work out. And also it was lost. It's a lost aircraft which only comes in Los Angeles, and so far I must say I had to activate it to find it actually. So in future videos we hopefully will be able to see it. So we're coming in here on runway 22 is the one that we will be using today for arrivals, and we're using runway 31, which is one over here, which we're going to use for departures. A big shout out to Hector actually, who has asked and requested this airport. So let's just check it out and just land here. We see the GA area here and move across the terminal ABCs, where we just have regular Deltas and Uniteds and American and Southwests, and then we'll come towards the back, and this is where the interesting part for Hector comes. And then we can see the Aeromexico Volaris, the Interjets, all Mexican based aircraft. Then we got the Viva Airbus, got two of those, and then we have the Aeromexico Connect. We have Costa Rica here as well. So let's check all these out. These Volaris ones, another Viva, and then we've got another Interjet different livery here, and a big Aeromexico in the back. So we have plenty of Mexicos here, and we'll be departing from this runway here. We have landing aircraft, so our timing needs to be precise so we do not get any interference penalties, and well, hopefully it's going to work out. So thank you very much for tuning in again for another session, and yeah, well, let's get going. This is actually a little bit quiet, astounding. Mexico 200 pushback approved, expect runway 31. Okay, let's turn the camera on.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved, Aeromexico 200.
So we're making a Mexico hub here at the back.
Ground, Costa Rican 1522 request pushback.
Costa Rican 1522 pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Costa Rican 1522.
Costa Rican 1522. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31. It jumped into an at again.
Unable taxi.
No problem.
Request detailed taxi instructions. Costa Rican 1522.
Costa Rican 1522. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 at Victor.
Tower. Aeromexico 81 tree inbound runway 22. Ground, Interjet 660 request pushback.
Didn't work either. Costa Rican 1522, pushback approved, expect runway 31 at Zulu. Nothing? Oh man. Costa Rican 1522, Costa Rican 1522, not Costera. Costa Rican 1522. Uh-oh. Interjet 660. Pushback approved, expect runway 31. This is strange.
Unable taxi, request detailed taxi instructions, Interjet 660.
Heading into issues straight away. That's no good. Costa Rican 1522. Okay.
Ground, Aeromexico 200 request taxi runway tree 1.
Let's check this out. So we are already having
Ground, Aeromexico 1258 request pushback.
So we already have problems here. Strange enough. Costa Rican 1522. Interjet 1522. Can't do anything here at the moment. Crazy. What is going on? Air Mexico 200 runway 31 via Alpha. Get him going.
Runway 31 via Alpha, Aero Mexico 200.
Air Mexico 125A pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Oh, again it jumped into an AD.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Aero Mexico 125A.
Aero Mexico 125A pushback approved. Expect runway 31 at Zulu. Well, that worked.
Ground. Tree 1 at Zulu pushback approved. Aero Mexico 125A.
Costa Rican 1522. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 at Zulu. Yes.
Ground.
Oh,
Tree 1 at Zulu pushback approved. Costa Rican 1522.
Strange.
Ground, American 2551 request
American
pushback.
2551 pushback approved. Expect runway 31. Okay.
Ground, Tree 1 pushback approved. American
Now we're
2551.
cooking. So let's get these two out. Let's see if the Costa Rican will push out. The tug's light is on. He's probably waiting for the Aero Mexico to turn around. Because if he'll be pushing back, he'll be pushing right into him. So a little safety measures here, which is good for starters. Aero Mexico 200 runway 31, line up and wait. So we got the first one.
Runway 31 line up and wait. Aero Mexico 200.
We got our first arrival coming in there as well. We have a huge gap towards the back, which is a little bit strange because actually we had a 2-minute situation here. A little strange. Air Mexico is 200, wind is 15 at 3 knots. Runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31 cleared for takeoff. Aero Mexico 200.
The arrival coming in, but he's still about 5 nautical miles out. So how are we doing over here with our Costa Rican one? Is he pushing him back or not? He's probably going to push him back as soon as the tug is getting him out of the way. Let's see. See, now he's
Ground.
off, and now he
Aero
starts
Mexico
pushing.
1258 request taxi runway tree 1.
We just wanted to be safe than sorry. We just have to actually. We don't. Yeah, we can fix this up here. Let me just fix this here. Aero Mexico 813, runway 22, clear to land. Wind is 15 at 3 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land. Aero Mexico 813.
The opportunity here.
Ground, American 2551 request taxi runway
so he's turning
31.
quite alright, that's pretty good.
Ground. Delta 214 tree request pushback.
So we'll unlock this whole situation. We're gonna be good. Delta 2143, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground. Tree 1 pushback approved. Delta 214 tree.
2551, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway 31 via Alpha, American
Mexico
2551.
200, contact departure. So
Contact departure. Good day, Aero Mexico 200.
we will get our departures going, so we'll be good. Everything will be safe. Delta is pushing back here as well now beautifully. And here we can see these two.
Tower, AC5379er inbound runway 22.
Let's check it out.
Ground. Costa Rican 1522 request
both
taxi
already
runway
now?
tree 1. Ground. Volaris 556 request pushback.
Costa Rican 1522, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha. Costa Rican 1522.
Air Mexico 1258, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha. Aero Mexico
Polaris
1258.
556, pushback approved, expect runway 31. Oh, again, jumps
Unable
into this
taxi.
at again.
Request detailed taxi instructions. Volaris
Polaris
556.
556, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground. Tree 1 pushback approved. Volaris
Interjet
556.
660, pushback approved, expect runway 31 at Zulu. See, again, it just jumped into an at there at the top.
Ground, tree 1 at Zulu pushback approved, Interjet 660.
American 2551, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait, American 2551.
Ground, Southwest 49er tree 5 request pushback.
Southwest 49er tree 5, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved, Southwest 49er tree 5.
Losing a lot of paint here at the top.
Ground, Delta 214 tree request taxi
Looks
runway
like
tree
got
1.
sunburned here.
Tower, Costera 442 inbound runway 22.
Okay, so we do have a few departures and arrivals happening now at the same time. Delta 2143, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, Delta 2143.
Mexico 813, taxi to terminal via Bravo. Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike, Aeromexico
We'll just push
813.
these across the Bravo route. That may be a good way to go. They'll be crossing here, depending on how many will line up here.
Ground, Southwest 200
Hopefully
request
not
pushback.
too many. Southwest 200 pushback approved. Expect runway 31. American 2551, wind is 15 at 3 knots. Runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved, Southwest
Costa Rican
200.
1522, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff, American
So let's see if we can quickly
2551.
do a few departures.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait, Costa Rican 1522.
So we have a sort of an inner route here with the Alpha 1 and the Bravo, which goes all the way across
Ground,
here.
Interjet 660 request taxi runway tree 1. Ground, Volaris 556 request taxi runway tree 1.
Polaris 556, runway 31 via Alpha. Interjet 660, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, Volaris 556. Runway tree 1 via Alpha, Interjet 660.
Let's get these quickly out of the way.
Ground, Southwest 49er tree 5 request taxi runway tree 1.
Southwest 49er 35, runway 31 via Alpha.
Ground, Delta 2668 request pushback.
Costa Rican 1522, wind is 16 at 3 knots, runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, Southwest 49er
Mexico
tree 5.
1258, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff, Costa Rican 1522. Runway tree 1 line up and wait, Aeromexico
Delta
1258.
2668, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Unable taxi, request detailed taxi instructions, Delta 2668.
Delta 2668, pushback approved, expect runway 31. That works.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved, Delta
American
2668.
2551, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, American
Mexico
2551.
1258, wind is 16 at 3 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Ground, Southwest 200 request taxi runway tree 1.
Polaris 556, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff, Aeromexico 1258.
Southwest 200, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait, Volaris
Costa
556.
Rican 1522, contact departure.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, Southwest 200.
AC 5379, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 16 at 3 knots.
Contact departure, good day, Costa Rican 1522.
Runway 22 cleared to land. AC
So
5379er.
immediately,
Ground, Envoy tree 714 request
our
pushback.
airport is pretty full here. Come on in, Mexico.
Tower, Volaris 149er inbound runway
So we've got our
22.
arrival coming in here, and we've got the departure there somewhere in the distance. There he is. There he is.
Ground, Costa tree 253 request pushback.
Costera 442, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 16 at 3 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land, Costera 442.
Costera 3253, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved. Costa tree 253.
Envoy 3714, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Envoy 3714.
Polaris 556, wind is 16 at 3 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31 cleared for takeoff. Polaris
Interjet
556.
660, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31 line up and wait. Interjet 660.
Air Mexico 1258, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. Aero Mexico
Envoy
1258.
3714, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground. Delta 2148 request
Delta
pushback.
2148, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground. Tree 1 pushback approved. Envoy
Look
3714.
better now.
Ground. Tree 1 pushback approved. Delta 2148.
Ground. Delta 2668 request taxi runway tree
Delta
1.
2688, no. Delta 2688, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha. Delta
AC
2668.
5379, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha. AC
Polaris
5379er.
556, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. Polaris
So let's
556.
get these all
Tower. Viaba 1248 inbound runway 22.
Ground. Costa tree 253 request taxi runway
Costa
tree 1.
3253, runway 31 via Alpha.
Ground. Delta 1472 request
Delta
pushback.
1472, we're going to hold you there for a little while.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha. Costa tree
Interjet
253.
660, wind is 616 at 3 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Interjet
Delta
660.
2143, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait. Delta 2143.
Okay. Costera 442. Let's check him out. That's pretty close here if you think about it. No, it's not. It looks pretty safe here. Costera 447, taxi to terminal via Bravo November.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo November. Costera 442. Ground. Delta 2148 request taxi
Delta
runway tree 1.
2148, runway 31 via Alpha.
Ground. United 20908 request
Delta
pushback.
2143, wind is 16 at 3 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha 4. Delta 2148.
Southwest 4935, pushback approved, expect run. Southwest
Runway tree 1
4935,
cleared
runway
for
31,
takeoff.
line up and wait.
Delta 2143. Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Southwest 4935.
Envoy 3714 is not ready yet.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait. Southwest
AC
4935.
5379. Okay.
Ground. Envoy tree 714 request taxi runway tree 1.
Interjet 660, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. Interjet
Polaris
660.
149er, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 16 at 3 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land. Polaris
Envoy
149er.
3714, runway 31 via Alpha.
Tower. Costa Rican 960 inbound runway 22. Runway tree 1 via Alpha. Envoy tree
Costera
714.
442, taxi to terminal via Bravo, November.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo November. Costera
Delta
442.
2143, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good day. Delta
United
2143.
2098, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground. Tree 1 pushback approved. United
Where's this Delta
20908.
going to? Wow, it's taking the runway. We don't want that. Delta 2148, runway 31 via Echo Alpha Alpha Golf.
Runway tree 1 via Echo Alpha Alpha Golf. Delta 2148.
Weird. Very strange. Delta 1472, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved, Delta 1472.
So he's crossing now, crazy enough. Okay. We have 1248, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 17 at 4 knots. Southwest 4935, wind is 17 at 4 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 cleared to land. Via 1248.
Southwest 200, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Southwest 4935. Runway tree 1 line up and wait. Southwest 200.
Polaris 149, taxi to terminal via Bravo, November.
Tower, Aeromexico 800 heavy inbound runway 22.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo November, Polaris 149er. Ground, Delta 870 request pushback.
Okay, he's moving.
Ground, United 209er 8 request taxi runway
United
31.
2098, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, United
Delta
209er
870,
8.
pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved, Delta
Delta
870.
2148, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta
Southwest
2148.
4935, contact departure.
Contact departure, good day, Southwest 4935.
So we are going to put this up here at the top so you can see it a little bit better. Just got to wait here a second.
Ground, Costera tree 000 request pushback.
Costera 3000, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground, Delta 1472 request taxi runway tree 1.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved. Costera
Delta
tree 000.
1472, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, Delta
Southwest
1472.
200, wind is 17 at 4 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Costera 3253, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Southwest 200.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait, Costra tree 253.
Ground, American 27 tree request
We have
pushback.
1248, taxi to terminal via Bravo, November.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo November, via 1248.
Costa Rica 960, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 17. Costa Rica 960, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 17 at 4 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land. Costa Rican 9060.
Southwest 200, contact departure.
Ground, Delta 870 request taxi runway tree 1.
Delta 2148, hold short of taxiway Whiskey.
Contact departure, good day, Southwest 200. Hold short of taxiway Whiskey, Delta
Delta 870,
2148.
runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, Delta 870.
Delta 2148, runway 31 at Whiskey.
Ground, Costa and Tree 000 request taxi runway tree
Mexico
1.
800 heavy, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 17 at 4 knots.
Runway tree 1 at Whiskey, Delta 2148.
Okay.
Runway 22 cleared to land, Aeromexico 800 heavy.
Delta 2668, runway 31, line up and wait.
Ground, Air Canada 717 request
Costera
pushback.
3253, wind is 17 at 4 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait, Delta
American
2668.
273, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Costa tree
Canada
253.
717 pushback approved. Expect runway tree 1.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved. American 27
Delta
tree.
1472, hold short of taxiway November.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved, Air Canada 717.
Hold short of taxiway November. Delta
See if we can
1472.
get the Delta up in the air as well. Maybe just a little bit too tight there. We'll see. Costa Rican 960, taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike, Costa Rican 960.
Costa Rica, no, actually, Costera 3000, runway 31 via Alpha.
Tower, Sky West 5364 inbound runway 22. Runway tree 1 via Alpha, Costera tree
We're not going to
000.
take any chances here. We'll just wait here. Safety first. Delta 1472, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Delta 1472.
Costera 3253, contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Costa tree
Costa Rica
253.
960, continue taxi. There's something there with the holding point.
Continue taxi,
Now
Costa
he's
Rican
moving.
960.
How's our Air Canada flight? They are not ready yet. American is not ready yet.
Ground, Air Canada 717 request
Delta
taxi runway
2668,
tree 1.
wind is 18 at 4 knots, runway 31 cleared for takeoff. Envoy
Runway tree 1
3714,
cleared
runway
for
31,
takeoff.
line up and wait.
Delta 2668.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait, Envoy tree 714.
So we should be able to get a few departures going now before Sky West is coming down. Let's make it quick, folks. Need some quick departures.
Tower, Aeromexico 828 tree heavy inbound runway 22.
So Aeromexico 800 Heavy is going all the way towards the end. Envoy 3714, wind is 18 at 4 knots, runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff, Envoy tree
Delta
714.
215, runway 31, line up and wait.
Ground, American 27 tree request taxi runway
Mexico
tree 1.
800 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait, Delta
American
2148.
273, runway 31 via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike, Aeromexico 800 heavy. Runway tree 1 via Alpha, American 27 tree.
Well, this is not going to work out for you folks. Can't make this any much bigger for you. Just see if I can push these out of the way somehow so it doesn't look so cluttered. But we'll get it organized. We'll get these up in the air quickly. Delta Suit 2668, contact departure. Delta 2148, wind is 18 at 4 knots, runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Contact departure.
United
Good
2098,
afternoon.
runway
Delta
31, line up and wait.
2668.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff, Delta 2148. Runway tree 1 line up and wait, United 20908.
Just get these up in the air and then we're going to be good. It's just difficult to have everything in line so you guys can see. Just very tight here down the bottom. Sorry about that, folks. Envoy 3714, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Envoy tree 714.
Sky West 5364, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 18 at 4 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land, Sky West
United
5364.
2098, wind is 18 at 4 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff, United
Delta
209er 8.
runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait. Delta
Canada
1472.
717, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, Air Canada
Delta
717.
2148, contact departure. Oh, this is just crazy.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi
Everything
instructions.
on
Air Canada
top.
717.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Delta
It's just
2148.
so tight here and just can't see anything. It's all very, very difficult to get this organized for you folks. Sorry about that. Trying to push it apart as soon as possible. Air Canada, what's up with you, buddy? Air Canada 717, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, Air Canada 717. Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Air Canada
Air
717.
Canada 717, runway 31.
Runway tree 1, Air Canada 717. Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Air Canada 717.
Air Canada 717, runway 31 at Zulu via Alpha. Oh no.
Runway tree 1 at Zulu via Alpha, Air Canada 717.
United 2098, contact departure.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Air Canada 717.
Something severely wrong.
Contact departure. Goodbye. United 209er 8.
Tower. Envoy tree 772 inbound runway 22.
That is no good. Aeromexico 8283 heavy runway 22, clear to land, wind is 18 at 4 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land. Aeromexico
Delta
8283 heavy.
1472, wind is 18 at 4 knots, runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Delta
Costa
1472.
3000, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait. Costa tree 000.
Skywest 5364, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha 4. Skywest
Never said anything
5364.
about Alpha 4. Skywest 5364, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha. Skywest 5364.
There's our Mexico flight coming in. Oh, he's still good. Just a little bit out. Delta flight is up in the air, so we're safe. And now we can get some more departures going as soon as Mexico has gone past the runway, which will happen in a few seconds. Costera 3000, wind is 18 at 4 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Delta 870, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Costa tree 000.
Delta 1472, contact departure.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait. Delta 870.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Delta
Air Canada
1472.
717, runway 31.
Runway tree 1, Air Canada
It's
717.
broken down.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Air Canada 717.
What a shame, what a shame. Can't get our aircraft up and going. We will have to delete him, unfortunately. That's so sad. Delta 870, wind is 19 at 4 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. American 273, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Delta 870.
Mexico 8283, heavy, taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait. American 273.
Costera 3000, contact departure.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike. Aeromexico 828 Heavy. Contact departure, good afternoon, Costa Tree 000.
Things are going to start to heat up in a second again. I'm a little bit surprised why there's no departures at the moment. Should be happening here in a second. Envoy 3772, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 19 at 4 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land. Envoy 3772.
273, wind is 19 at 4 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway Tree 1 cleared for takeoff, American 27
So in 15 seconds we will start with the next departure flow coming in by the minute.
Tower, Aeromexico 216 Heavy inbound
Delta
runway
870,
22.
contact departure.
Contact departure. Goodbye. Delta 870.
So let's watch the departure of this American flight. Oh, okay, we can see it from here. There we go. So how about some departures? What is going on here, folks? Did I put in the wrong time or what? 14, 30, 31, 32, 33. So I'm not sure what is going on here. Let's hope for the next 4 seconds that we will have a departure going. Because now
Ground, Viaba 4200 request pushback.
we have our 4200 pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Ground, Tree 1 pushback approved, Viaba 4200.
American 273, contact departure.
Contact departure, goodbye, American
So
273.
hopefully we will see regular departures now in coming in by the minute. I mean, this, as we can see all the aircraft's got the lights on, so they're all preparing and starting to get ready pretty soon. Down the back there as well. So hopefully things will go crazy in a second. For our second rush. Just build a breather in there. There's Mexico going in.
Tower. AC 5471 inbound runway
So it's
22.
coming into that direction here. We may have to have this aircraft wait here.
Ground, Viaba 4751
We have
request
our
pushback.
4751, pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Unable taxi, request detailed taxi instructions. Viaba
We have our
4751.
4751, pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Ground, Tree 1 pushback approved. Viaba
Envoy
4751.
3772, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha. Envoy 3772.
So up here, unfortunately, we will have to wait for the Mexico flight coming in. He'll be jumping into this position here, I believe. Is it the first one or the second one? I think it's the first. Oh, it's the first one actually. So he's going into the
Ground, Viaba 4200 request taxi
space
runway
he'll
Tree
be
1.
going into. Got the Eagle there in the back. Got some Mexican people in the inside here. Hello, folks. Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes. Air Mexico 216 Heavy, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 19 at 4 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land. Aeromexico 216 heavy.
Watch the movements here. Aeromexico coming in into this position here. We'll just coming in down here and I'll turn left into this area here.
Tower, American 644 inbound runway 22. Ground, Delta 582 request pushback.
Envoy 3772, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Envoy
Delta 582
3772.
pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground, Tree 1 pushback approved. Delta
We have
582.
4200 runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway Tree 1 via Alpha. Via Alpha 4200.
4751 runway 31 via Alpha.
Ground, Viabva 4751 request taxi runway tree
Sure
1.
you do.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, Viabva 4751.
There we go, we got those two Viva Aerobus. Some high rises in the back there, folks. We have our 4751 runway 31 line up and wait. We have our 4751 runway 31 line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait, Viabva 4751.
AC 5471 runway 22 clear to land when it's 2084 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land, AC 5471.
See if we have enough room for the departure. It's running in, coming in quite quickly. We have 4751, wind is 2084 knots, runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff, Viabva 4751.
4200 runway 31 line up and wait.
Runway Tree 1 line up and wait. Via Alpha 4200.
Aeromexico 216 heavy, taxi to terminal via Bravo Lima.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Lima. Aeromexico 216 heavy.
Big
Ground,
Aeromexico.
Delta 582 request taxi runway Tree 1.
Big 777. Delta 582 runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway Tree 1 via Alpha, Delta 582.
So how else? We see the departure there in the back. How are we doing up here? Let's check it out. Plenty more Delta aircraft's got the lights on. Preparing to get ready soon.
Tower, AC 5408 request pushback.
AC 5408 pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Unable taxi, request detailed taxi instructions. AC
AC
5408.
5408 pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Unable taxi,
What?
request detailed taxi instructions. AC 5408.
We have our 4200, wind is 20 at 4 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway Tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Via Alpha 4200.
4751, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Viabva
American
4751.
644, runway 22, cleared to land, wind is 20 at 4 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land. American
AC
644.
5408, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Tower,
Hey.
Costra 9037 inbound runway
Somehow
22.
worked.
Tower, Tree 1 pushback approved. AC 5408.
Full RS 180, pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Ground, Volaris 180 request pushback. Ground, Tree 1 pushback approved, Volaris 180.
AC 5471 takes to the terminal via Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha, AC
Most probably
5471.
he's not going to move due to this holding point somehow. AC 5471 continue taxi. And now all of a sudden,
Continue taxi, AC
we see
5471.
some movements. We've got the American arrival coming in there. Yeah, VRVAR 4200 contact departure. VRVAR 4200 contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, VIABA 4200. Ground, Maple 7632 request
Maple
pushback.
7632 pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground, Tree 1 pushback approved, Maple 7632.
That's the one without a livery. I gotta check that one out. Check it out, see what the mistake is, and solve it. Delta 582, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway Tree 1 line up and wait, Delta 582. Tower, Volaris 480 inbound runway
American
22.
644, who's barely missed the other aircraft the way it looks. American 644 takes to the terminal via Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha,
So the holding
American
point
644.
here is just
Ground,
a little bit
Volaris
too
401
far, really.
request pushback. Ground, Volaris 180 request taxi runway Tree
Volaris
1.
180, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway Tree 1 via Alpha, Volaris
Volaris
180.
180, runway 31 via Mike Zulu.
Runway Tree 1 via Mike Zulu, Volaris
I think that may look
180.
a lot better than doing crisscrosses. Delta 582, wind is 20 at 4 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway Tree 1 cleared for takeoff, Delta 582. Tower, AC 5408 request taxi runway Tree 1.
Approved, expect runway 31.
Ground, Tree 1 pushback approved, Volaris 401. Ground, Maple 7632 request taxi
Maple
runway Tree 1.
7632, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway Tree 1 via Alpha, Maple
AC
7632.
5408, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway Tree 1 via Alpha, AC
Costa
5408.
9037, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 20 at 4 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land. Costa 9037.
Volaris 180, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway Tree 1 line up and wait, Volaris 180.
So I hope everybody is enjoying this LaGuardia session so far.
Tower, United 11 Tree 4 inbound runway 22.
Delta 582, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Delta 582. Ground, Delta 2276 request
Delta
pushback.
2276, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground, Tree 1 pushback approved, Delta 2276.
Just one thing whilst I have a chance here right now. All of you hardcore fans and viewers of this channel and who are still here at the 49-minute mark. It's great that I have you here on board, and same as this moment. I'll do it again at the end of this session. But those of you who are still here right now, missing quite a few comments it is important for this channel to get some comments and
Ground. Polaris 401 request taxi
even
runway
if it's
tree
just
1.
something small, just to say hello or whatever, it helps the channel
Ground. American 1170 request pushback.
immensely. So please, if you do find the opportunity to put down a comment, please do so. I really appreciate it. It's so important. American 1170 pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Ground. Tree 1 pushback approved. American 1170.
Polaris 401, runway 31 via Mike Zulu. Zulu. Crazy.
Runway tree 1 via Mike Sierra Zulu.
Polaris 401,
401.
runway 31 via Mike Zulu. No more, no less.
Runway tree 1 via Mike Zulu. Polaris
Polaris
401.
180, wind is 204 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Ground. Delta 2276 request taxi runway tree 1.
7632, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Polaris 180.
9037, taxi to terminal via Bravo, November.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait. Maple 7632.
76, runway 31 via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo November, Costra 9037.
480, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 204 knots.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha 4. Delta 2276.
United 1479, pushback approved. Hold on. Delta
Runway 22 cleared to land.
Hold position.
Polaris 480.
Say again. United
Look
1479er.
at this, where he's going.
Hold position. Delta 2276.
Delta 2276, runway 31 via Bravo, Golf Alpha.
Tower. Polaris 185 inbound runway 22. Runway tree 1 via Bravo Golf Alpha. Delta
See if he
2276.
finds a way.
Ground. United 1479er request
Polaris
pushback.
180, contact departure.
Ground. American 1170 request taxi
So
runway
Delta,
tree 1.
See?
Contact
find a way,
departure.
eh?
Goodbye. Polaris
Delta.
180. Ground. Interjet tree 769er request
Interjet
pushback.
3769 up. Interjet 3769 up, pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Ground. Tree 1 pushback approved. Interjet tree
American 1170,
769er.
runway 31 via Alpha. Delta 2276, runway 31.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha. American 1170.
Maple 7632, wind is 204 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 1. Delta
AC
2276.
5408, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Maple 7632. Runway tree 1 line up and wait. AC 5408.
United 1134, runway 22, cleared to land, wind is 204 knots.
Tower. Polaris 8833 inbound runway 22.
Runway 22 cleared to land. United
Polaris
1134.
480, taxi to terminal via Bravo. Mike.
Tower. Aeromexico 2027 heavy request
Mexico
pushback.
2027 heavy pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike. Polaris 480.
Tower. Tree 1 pushback approved. Aeromexico 2027 heavy.
5408, wind is 204 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. AC
Polaris
5408.
401, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait. Polaris
Maple
401.
7632, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Maple
United
7632.
1479, up pushback approved. Expect runway 31.
Ground. Tree 1 pushback approved. United
So let's
1479er.
check out the AC departure there with the United arrival coming in.
Ground. American 2068 request pushback.
Still a long way back. It's very nicely. They jump off pretty quickly here. Costera 9037 holds short of taxiway Alpha.
Hold short of taxiway Alpha, Costra
Polaris
9037.
401, wind is 204 knots, runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31 cleared for takeoff. Polaris
American
401.
1170, runway 31, line up and wait.
Ground. Interjet 3769er request taxi runway
Interjet
31.
3769, runway 31 via Zulu.
Runway 31 line up and wait. American 1170.
AC 5408, contact departure.
Runway 31 via Zulu. Interjet 3769er.
4 taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. AC
Polaris
5408.
185, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 204 knots.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha. United 1134.
American 2068, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Runway 22 cleared to land. Polaris 185.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved, American
We're
2068.
going to take a chance here now. Polaris is in a little bit close, possibly a little bit too close. Polaris 401, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Polaris 401.
Tower, Air Mexico 2027 heavy request taxi
Air
runway
Mexico
tree 1.
207 heavy, runway 31 via Mike Zulu.
Ground, United 1479er request taxi runway tree 1.
037, continue taxi.
Runway tree 1 via Mike Zulu, Air Mexico 2027 heavy.
United 1134. He's going down there.
Continue taxi, Costra
Just wait a little
9037.
bit. So we've got 185 coming in. There he is. Interjet 3769, our runway 31, line up and wait. American 1170, wind is 204 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 31 line up and wait. Interjet 3769er. Runway 31 cleared for takeoff. American
Polaris
1170.
8833, runway 22, cleared to land, wind is 204 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land, Polaris
United
8833.
1479, our runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, United
Polaris
1479er.
185, taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike. Polaris 185. Tower. Aeromexico 1248 inbound runway 22.
Ground, Air Mexico 140 heavy request pushback.
Air Mexico 140 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 31. That's a biggie.
Ground, tree 1 pushback approved, Air Mexico 140 heavy. Ground, American 2068 request taxi runway tree 1.
So again, we're going to wait a couple of seconds here for the next arrival. American 2068, runway 31 via Alpha.
Runway tree 1 via Alpha, American 2068.
United flight coming in here, but American should jump ahead of him. So this is all looking good. American 1170, contact departure. And then we have a huge gap.
Contact departure. Goodbye. American
Huge gap
1170.
now that the next arrival
Ground.
is coming in.
Costera Tree 1 request pushback.
Costera 331, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground. Tree 1 pushback approved. Costera Tree 1.
And now we will have at least 3 departures. Everyone that is ready to depart right now is going to start doing that. Delta 2276, runway 31, line up and wait. Interjet 3769, our wind is 204 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway Tree 1 line up and wait. Delta 2276. Runway Tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Interjet Tree
Plenty of
769er.
action here, the Aero Mexico in the back, moving back. Costera just moved in. And the other Costera's moving out. We'll get them all going.
Tower. Viava 9er 225 inbound runway 22.
Ground, Aeromexico 140 Heavy request taxi runway
Aeromexico
tree 1.
140 Heavy, runway 31 via Zulu.
Runway tree 1 via Zulu Echo. Aeromexico
Echo.
140 Heavy.
Aeromexico 140 Heavy, runway 31. Nothing less. Just going
Runway
straight
tree
ahead.
1. Aeromexico
We've got our
140
American
Heavy.
and United flight here. Hopefully Aeromexico is going to be jumping ahead of him here. Delta 2276, wind is 20 at 5 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Delta
Aeromexico
2276.
2027 Heavy, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait. Aeromexico
So let's
2027
check out
Heavy.
how we're doing here between the American and the United. Should be all good. Interjet 3769, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Interjet
Polaris
3769er.
8833, taxi to terminal via Romeo Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Romeo Mike. Polaris 8833.
Polaris 8833, taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike.
Ground. Delta 928 requests
This is
pushback.
crazy.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike. Polaris
Mexico
8833.
2027 Heavy, wind is 20 at 5 knots, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Polaris
Mexico
8833.
140 Heavy, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Aeromexico
Polaris
2027 Heavy.
8833, taxi to terminal.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait. Aeromexico 140
Okay.
Heavy. Taxi to terminal. Polaris 8833.
Okay.
Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Polaris
Polaris
8833.
8833, taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha Alpha Delta.
Ground. Costera tree 1 request taxi
See
runway
if that
tree 1.
works.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Alpha Alpha Delta. Polaris 8833. Unable taxi. Request detailed taxi instructions. Polaris
Delta
8833.
2276, contact departure.
Tower. Costera 502 inbound runway 22.
Aeromexico 140 Heavy, wind is 20 at 5 knots. Runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Delta
American
2276.
2068, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. Aeromexico 140 Heavy.
1248, runway 22, cleared to land, wind is 20 at 5 knots.
Runway tree 1 line up and wait.
See,
American
the
2068.
Somehow
Runway 22
took a
cleared to
different
land.
route. That may have
Aeromexico
been my
1248.
fault, and now he's
Ground.
moved over
Envoy
way
3750
too much.
request pushback.
So unfortunately, we can't get him away from there anymore. So let's check out the heavy departure, and we got the other arrival coming in. There's the arrival coming in. I think this may just be a little bit too close for comfort. I think we will get penalized. He's way too slow. There he is coming in at the top, and there we do have the penalty. Yeah. What a shame. Okay. It was tight. American 2068, wind is 20 at 5 knots, runway 31 cleared for takeoff. United 1479, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway tree 1 cleared for takeoff. American 2068. Runway tree 1 line up and wait. United
Costera
1479er.
311, runway 31 via Mike Zulu.
Runway tree 1 via Mike Zulu. Costera tree 1.
Polaris 185, hold position.
Hold position. Polaris
Mexico
185.
2027 heavy, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Aeromexico 2027
Mexico
Heavy.
1248, taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike. Aeromexico 1248.
140 heavy, contact departure. Delta 9028, pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. Aeromexico
Envoy
140
3750,
Heavy.
pushback approved, expect runway 31.
Ground. Tree 1 pushback approved. Delta
Mexico
9028.
1248, continue taxi.
Ground, Tree 1 pushback approved, Envoy Tree
Full Airways
750.
185, contact departure.
Continue taxi, Aeromexico 1248.
Yeah, was 90225, runway 22. Yeah, was
Unable contact departure,
90225,
Volaris
runway
185.
22. Uh-oh, this is not good, come on.
Unable to comply, Volaris 185. Runway 22 cleared to land, via Veniner
American
225.
2068, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. American
Polaris
2068.
185, continue taxi. Please.
Continue taxi, Volaris
That
185.
works. Costera 502, runway 22, clear to land, wind is 20 at 5 knots.
Runway 22 cleared to land, Costera 502.
United 1479, our wind is 20 at 5 knots, runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Runway Tree 1 cleared for takeoff. United
Costera
1479er.
331, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway Tree 1 line up and wait, Costera Tree 1.
So this could be our last arrival and our last 2 departures that we have here. Via 90225. Via 90225. Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike, via Veniner 225.
I have to reprogram that because it says I don't know, this Viva is somehow programmed to be called Via Abva, so I'm not really sure why it says Via Abva. Should be just Viva, that may be just a lot easier. I have to do a little bit of research there. Hope that if that is correct or not. United 1479, contact departure.
Contact departure. Good afternoon. United 1479er.
Trade runway 31 via Alpha.
Ground, Delta 928 request taxi runway Tree 1.
Envoy 3750, continue taxi.
Runway Tree 1 via Alpha, Delta
Yeah, push him or
928.
not? Now
Unable
it is.
taxi, will advise when ready, Envoy Tree
Yeah, all good
750.
now. It's just a little bit strange. It took forever in 2 days. Something was wrong there. Here's our next arrival. Our last one. Costera coming in. Costera leaving. Costera 331. Wind is 19 at 5 knots. Runway 31 cleared for takeoff.
Runway Tree 1 cleared for takeoff, Costera Tree 1.
Costera is basically Aeromexico Connect. We are connecting Mexico with the United States. So when we see these two here, we got these the Delta and the Viva one. The Viva, of course, is going to turn right here shortly, and he's going to jump right into the side of Delta, so therefore we will have to hold Delta short. Delta 928, hold short of taxiway Mike.
Hold short of taxiway Mike, Delta 928.
Unfortunately, Costera 502, taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike, Costera 502.
This is a better angle that we can look at. This is Mike here, and this Viva is going to turn right there as well. So we'll just hold Delta short here.
Ground, Envoy Tree 750 request taxi runway Tree 1.
Hitting this aircraft here, the Mexico. Costera 331, contact departure.
Contact departure, good afternoon, Costera Tree 1.
3750, runway 31 via Alpha. Let's jump back into this situation
Runway
here.
Tree 1 via Alpha, Envoy Tree 750.
We're both moving at the same speed. But I'm pretty sure, since he just does a slight right-hand turn, if you do a 90-degree angle, we may be able to get away with it, but if we would consider it now, Delta, if he would be just moving across there, he'd be going like this over here, well, maybe we would have stopped. We will not find out at this moment. Delta 9028, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta 9028. Continue taxi, Delta 9028.
So we have with Envoy and Costera the same situation now. The other one is ahead of the other. So we're probably going to have same issues at this area down here. Again, Delta 9028, runway 31, line up and wait.
Runway 31, line up and wait, Delta 9028.
So let's quickly get these two going. Are they moving at the same speed? Yep, certainly are. Looks that way. Are they? Yeah. Same speed. Sometimes they move at a different speed. Not this time. Envoy 3750, hold short of taxiway Mike.
Hold short of taxiway Mike, Envoy 3750.
Of course we could try it out, but then again, no. Okay folks, so let's speed things up a little bit. Things are slowing down us a little bit. Delta 9028, wind is 1985 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Already past the hour.
Say again, Delta 9028.
Delta 9028, wind is 1985 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff. Envoy 3750, continue taxi.
Runway 31 cleared for takeoff, Delta
Envoy
9028.
3750, wind is 1985 knots, runway 31, cleared for takeoff.
Continue taxi, Envoy
Delta
3750.
928, contact departure.
Runway 31 cleared for takeoff, Envoy
Alrighty,
3750.
folks, so this is our
Contact departure.
last
Good afternoon,
departure
Delta 9028.
from La Guardia. And Hector, you had plenty of Mexico here. I hope you enjoyed. Everybody else, I hope you guys enjoyed as well. And if you did, please like, please subscribe if you haven't already, and most importantly, please leave a comment. No matter what it is, I mean, it's got to be clear cut, of course, but you just say hello TP or whatever, but please leave a comment. It's very, very important. We're running out of comments here, really. I've seen when I'm recording this video right now, there's only been 2 or 3 comments to the latest video, so you know, just please take the second to just write down hi. I'll hi you back, and but it helps the channel immensely. Okay folks, so let's get this one on the road. Envoy 3750, contact departure. Okay,
Contact departure. Good afternoon, Envoy 3750.
I appreciate you watching this video. So until the next time, this has been a presentation of TP Gaming. Take care everybody. Thank you very much. Bye bye.